Here we go. What up, everybody, and welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB,
What up? I'm the Goob.
sponsored by the Old Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. How's the Goob? How you doing today after the 4-hour and 11-minute live stream of the college football game?
Yeah, I mean, other than my phlegm being the color of Seattle Seahawks Gold Rush green, pretty much feeling pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not saying the same about myself. I did nothing today but watch Moonshiners on the Discovery Channel for like
Nice. Hopefully, you got some good
7
ideas.
hours. Nothing. I got nothing out of it. That's what I wanted out of it. Nothing. So it worked out well. Other than a bunch of good college football games this weekend, NFL is heating up.
Yeah, man. I thought we'd just kind of go over each conference and kind of let everyone know what's happening, what's about to happen next week, which games are key, and stuff like that. So, I
There
mean, I
are
want
there are
to start with the AFC.
quite a few key games.
There are a few, yeah. Starting
Uh,
with Saturday, both games on Saturday are going to be huge. I believe the Steelers need a little help, but they would make it in if they won and got a little help. They need like the Colts to lose or somebody.
oh, again with the Colts losing. We did this last year, right? Colts lost to the Jaguars.
Yeah,
So, or whatever it was. All right. So Steelers need help.
Steelers need a little help right now. There's just four teams that have clinched. You got Baltimore; it was clinched first seed, everything.
Right.
Miami's in. Kansas City has won their division, and Cleveland has clinched a spot, but not the division, obviously.
Right. And the Ravens probably not going to do the Steelers any favors this week and sit Lamar Jackson or anything crazy like that.
Yeah, I
So,
know. After they pounded Miami last week, I think they'd probably feel pretty good about just rolling into the playoffs.
yeah, I would agree. I think the Ravens looked really good pounding Miami. I mean, they really did. They have 56 points, a lot of points.
It's a lot of points.
Yeah. I thought that's 2 games in a row. I mean, I think they played San Francisco very well, very physically. And I mean, obviously they were going to out physical the Dolphins.
Yeah,
So
they said speed. What? We don't care about Joe Speed.
care about speed, just beat the shit out of you. So yeah, that's an interesting game. Who else we got that day? That we got the Texans Colts also on Saturday. Is that also the Saturday game?
Yes, that is correct.
So that could be if the Steelers pull the miracle off, then the Texans beat the Colts. That's the miracle Saturday for the Pittsburgh Steelers, huh?
It could be. Yeah, I mean, Jacksonville is still in the running. Also, I guess they're officially in first in that division right now.
Right.
But yeah, anyone could come out of that. So you have to win. You have to get to 10 wins in the AFC, and everyone's at 9-6 in the AFC South, and Steelers are at 9-6.
Can the Texans still get in with a win?
Yep.
Steelers loss.
Well, the Texans right now. Well, yeah, if they win, they would pass Indianapolis.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they would take that over that seventh spot right now.
Oh, okay, cool. Who can steal it away from them?
The Steelers are the Steelers and Houston are the only two teams that are still in the race that aren't in the playoffs right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, Indianapolis, Jacksonville, and Buffalo could somehow end up on the outside looking in. If
Even
they don't win.
Buffalo, huh?
Yeah, Buffalo, if they lose to Indy and Houston and Pittsburgh all win, Buffalo could fall out.
Wow,
Crazy. That'd be nuts, right?
that would be nuts because those other teams don't deserve it more than Buffalo.
Yeah, that
Oh,
Buffalo Miami game will be a nice wrap up to the weekend.
Buffalo's played very well here as the last few weeks have gone by. So I think Miami's a little bruised and battered from the Ravens game.
Yeah,
So
man.
I'm expecting I don't know. I think the Bills are going to win that game too.
It's
So
in Miami, so that's going to be a tough task for Buffalo.
right, they've been playing very well though, and I think
Yeah,
Josh Allen is even playing better than Josh Allen plays. So
a little less Brett Favre, more Josh Allen.
more Josh Allen, less Brett Favre. Yeah. So who knows? We'll see. Who else
Yeah,
we got?
no.
Sunday's games are going to be good. We have only my game. This is all that matters to me on
In the
Sunday.
NFC, yes, Green Bay right now is in a win and they stay in.
A win and we stay in. I think this happened to us last year, a win and we got in too. And it was a division rival.
Yeah, I believe I remember that one.
And this is the Bears Super Bowl right here.
Right.
Yeah, this is like a Super Bowl for the Bears. They don't care about, you know, they're going to get plenty of draft picks.
Yeah.
If they keep Justin Fields and trade down to 4 and take like somebody else's next 5 picks for the next 10 years, you know what I mean? So this is the Bears Super Bowl. So this is a big game for me. I would like to go to the playoffs
Fucking monster, man.
for Jordan Love. I think as a Packer fan, there would be a sigh of relief. I don't expect to go too far in the playoffs. We're going to run into some juggernauts such as the Niners and the Lions. Well, we beat the Lions, so once again, I'm like, beat the
Yeah,
Lions.
as of now, you would open with probably Dallas because
Yeah,
Detroit should have won. It should be Detroit, but it's Dallas right now.
yeah. And you know what? I'm fine. I'll go to Dallas. I don't care where we go as long as we're there playing that Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, get these youngsters a little playoff experience. You know what
You
I
know
mean?
what? The more playoff experience they get, the better off it's going to be for that Super Bowl win. So, because you got
Yep,
to
yep,
get that playoff experience.
totally. And pretty much everything in the NFC is up for grabs. You know what I mean? Dallas and Philly are still going for the that division. I mean, Detroit and San Francisco are set, but everything else is kind of up in the air. I mean, Seattle, New Orleans, Minnesota, even Atlanta still got a shot to get in.
Right. It's all those teams that like I think I can get even in with a loss, but I think I need to get help from Atlanta, the Buccaneers. You know what I mean?
Right. You need Seattle to lose. You need New Orleans to lose.
Is it New Orleans I need to lose? I thought we beat New Orleans. Tampa and Atlanta are the two that beat us. So I don't know how that falls. I just know we
Yeah,
need to, a win for us is key.
totally. Just beat the Bears.
I think if we win and is this possible? But Rams are in, right?
Rams are in.
But if we win and the Rams lose to the Niners and we tie, would we go to the 6th seed because we have the game on the Rams for winning?
Yeah, they only got one game on you.
Right. So if they lose, we win, we tie. Do we take 6th and they take 7th?
Yeah.
That'd get us out of Dallas. That'd put us
In
that would,
Detroit, where you would love to be.
yes, I'd rather be in Detroit. You know what I mean? And then Dallas. So there's another little monkey wrench. If the Packers win, Rams lose, which is very possible. I don't think Elijah Mitchell's gonna, not want to run as hard as he can.
Oh, and I'll be at the game yelling, so they'll be motivated.
You think you think this is a rust kind of situation for the Niners, or do you guys just play?
Well, I mean, I'd say Trent Williams sits. A few of
Right.
our other big, older kind of veteran guys sit, but I don't think. I think Purdy will play. I think,
Debo, Kittle.
yeah, maybe a half. I think they'll
Right.
all get out there. I think they'll all get out there and play some football.
If you get the lead, get them out. And
Yeah,
not, yeah.
yeah, just let them have a few drives. Be like the final preseason game used to be.
Like the final preseason game used to be. Few drives, get the hell out. You're done.
That's right.
Let's get ready for the playoffs. Yeah, I'm excited. I like I said, there's a lot of little things going on here. That could even improve our playoff position. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, not just the 7th, we're the 6th seed now. Who would have thunk
All
that?
right.
So, which gets us in Detroit, puts the Rams in Dallas. I think that's a much better matchup for me.
For sure,
Uh,
for sure.
and you got what do you got? Dolphins or Bills? What do you think?
In Miami?
In Miami, is Waddle back or is Waddle going to stay injured?
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. No Chubb now. Probably no. Who's that cornerback? I think they lost their cornerback in Miami now.
No Chubb for the rest of the year.
Yeah, Chubb's gone for sure, but the corner got hurt. Yeah, I don't know. Miami's a little banged up right now. I think Buffalo's finally used to being without Milano and some of these other guys. So
Right.
But
Um,
home field, man. I'll take Miami every time at home.
home field, Miami. Yeah, it's going to be an interesting game. I kind of like, but that rest rust kind of thing. Maybe for Miami might be rest. Just while they're in, you know what I mean? They're in.
Yeah.
Niners are in, but you don't want to put rust on anybody, you know what I mean? But like you said, Trent Williams, he could probably rest.
Oh
Miami
yeah.
maybe just loses this game because they don't have Tyreek out there. They don't have, you know what I mean? Because they're like, shit, we can't afford
Yeah.
any more injuries. So maybe they
Who
grab
knows?
Dalvin Cook.
Yeah,
Throw Dalvin
that
Cook out
was
there.
so
So
dumb. I don't think anybody wanted him anyway. You see him run this year, it's terrible.
terrible. I mean, they said he was still dealing with some injuries, but terrible.
Yeah. I don't think he made anybody miss all year.
No, no. It'd be fun. He could go to Buffalo. He could play with his brother.
Yeah. Yeah, moral support.
Yeah, moral support for his brother. That'd be awesome.
Go get him,
Yeah,
killer.
I'm excited for football. This is going to be a good week. Like I said, I heard a lot of 5-12s at the beginning of the year. The sixth seed in the playoff would be unbelievable. I don't think Aaron Rodgers nor Brett Favre went to the playoff as the sixth seed in their first year as a quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
No.
Just a guess. No, I don't believe so. So go Jordan Love.
Yeah.
You got anything else in the pros?
Well, I mean, Purdy's got the all-time yards record now, passing Jeff Garcia in that. So,
For the Niners.
yep. And our kicker's better than yours. That's about all I got to say.
Is your kicker better than ours?
Oh yeah, he is.
Because I look at some of the draft picks you could have taken. I mean, we waited to the 6th or 7th round for our kicker. And then I have to go
I don't
back
care
to
where we drafted him.
3rd, 4th, 5th round. I think wow, you could have there was
Just
a
look at
lot
the
of good
stats, man.
players.
How many extra points has your guy missed? My guy's missed one.
One, I think.
What? Carlson's missed like 4 of them.
Maybe 2. I'll look that up. That'll be my own lookup for you. I just say where he was drafted. I think we got better value out of Carlson. Since
All right.
we took Jaden Reed in the 3rd round, Tucker Kraft in the 3rd round, and then
that's fair.
that's what I would say.
That wasn't the question, but it's fair.
He might be a better kicker, maybe, but I think Basacci took silver and made gold, and I think we're set for kicker for a while. No, I that would be my only argument to your kicker thing. So, speaking of great kickers, Alabama's got a decent little kicker, man. That dude was booting 51, 52. That he would have gotten the opportunity to win the game at 60 yards. I'm sure they would have let that guy kick the ball. So, shout out Michigan.
Yeah, no, that was we had 2 fun games yesterday for sure. Alabama, Michigan was close. I mean, overtime.
Well, it's
You can't
overtime.
get it.
So
You
hey,
can't get
can't
more
get
close.
closer than that. Texas, Washington. I saw. Well, we live streamed the whole damn game. Pretty much saw every play of that, but I saw a defense play a lot better than I thought they were going to play against such a big, stout offensive line, and you know what I mean. The line, both sides of Washington's line, offensively and defensively, I think played pretty well.
They might be able to hang with Michigan's fat boys, huh?
They might be able to hang with Michigan's bigger line, offense defensively. And
Penix Jr. had to be the player of the game, right?
Oh, he had to be the player of the game.
Of all day Monday. He was the player of Monday. He was putting throws, deep throws, sideline throws, zip throws, soft throws. Nicely done, Michael Penix Jr.
Yeah, nicely done. So even the zip throws, when you say zip throws, there was a cannon there. I mean, he was throwing that ball. He was rifling that ball across in some areas. Touch, yeah.
Sideways, over the top.
If everybody thinks Caleb Williams and Drake, what's the kid out of North Carolina? Drake May. If they all think that those are the 1 and 2 quarterbacks, I think they should relook at some of the tape of this last playoff game. I think this kid played very well. So
he made some money yesterday.
He did make some money yesterday. Good for him. He had every throw, and he had every throw against what we considered a very good defense, other than the backfield, which their receivers Michigan is going to have a tough time putting out 3 cover cornerbacks, and they better get to Michael Penix Jr. as fast as they can, because
For
those
sure.
receivers, man, it doesn't matter. They looked really good. So I'm excited for the game now. I don't think Washington's defense can stop Michigan at all. I just Michigan just runs over people. So
Right.
we'll see. But no, other than those 2 games were great because we had such bad games this week.
Oh yeah, it followed up. Penn State. The Big Ten had a terrible showing. I mean, you were telling me that we scored like 20 points total in all our bowl games.
Other than Penn State,
Right.
Iowa was shut out. We put up 3 points. It's bad. So go Michigan, I guess. Not something an Ohio State Buckeye fan says much, but when you're rooting for the Big
I love
Ten,
when Saban gets beat, no matter who beats him.
right?
Yeah.
Listen, I can say right now that I can vote for the Washington Big Ten team right now, because don't they go to the Big Ten next year?
Right, I know, basically. Yeah,
So
they're
I'd be
coming in.
okay if I vote for Washington because it's just a team from the Big Ten. You know what I mean? Well, you're
Yeah,
a Big Ten guy. Why did you vote for Washington? Washington's in the Big Ten. What are you talking about?
yeah, because they're not stupid at Michigan or Ohio State. That's why.
That's right. So
Nice.
I'm excited for that game.
Yeah, that'll be
I'm,
fun
ex-
next Monday.
I'm excited for all I can say. I hope is what fixes really poor college football at this time of the year is the 12 teams. I think
I'm beyond excited for the playoff, and then somehow they'll fuck it up. But
I know, but I'm
at least
I'm
it'll be
hoping
a
that
different kind.
hoping with the NIL deals, and I hope it keeps the players there. I hope it keeps the 12 teams fully stocked and and good
Yeah,
bowl games up until you're eliminated, and then those guys can go fart off wherever the hell they want to fart off. You know what I mean? It's fine, but I'm hoping that next year's bowl game it's a starting load for the Ohio State Buckeyes, wherever that may be. So I'm hoping
true
that
that.
change. That's the huge change for me in college football next year.
Yeah.
Yeah. What we got left though is NBA. I have gotten some comments out there, people wanting to hear more hockey. So we're gonna have to step our hockey game up. But with football
Yeah,
and
Penguins lost 4-3 today, and it snaps their 3-game winning streak. So Penguins were playing well, and we kind of stumbled today. And the rest of hockey is terrible.
even my Florida Panthers are terrible.
No, there's some good teams out there. The Bruins are still killing it. A lot of teams in the West are kind of more frightening than normal.
About the Kraken and the Knights.
Yeah,
I heard they're
Vegas, and the Kraken are both doing pretty well. Edmonton's got McDavid, so they're fun to watch.
of course. It was
That kid, Connor Bedard has made the Blackhawks watchable. He's having a phenomenal rookie year.
yeah, and he's like doesn't even look like he plays hockey. Looks like he plays video games at his house with his
It looks like
friends.
he's delivering my newspaper in 1982.
Right? It looks like he's a pizza delivery driver. You know what I mean? For like Planet Pizza or something. It's like, what the fuck?
He's
What are
killing
you?
it.
I'm the best hockey player in the world. No shit. I
No
would have never
shit.
saw that in you. I would have never thought that. But I'd looked at you in a I'd look at you now in a totally different way.
Right.
So, all right. Well, you know what? We'll be on the hockey thing really soon here. I think we need to get back in studio once we get back in the studio, doing these Zooms and things like that, and then doing live streams for 4 and some odd hours, and puts us coast to coast or city to city a lot more. But yeah, we'll get hockey in. Basketball is what we will talk about.
That's right. Carolina won today in college.
Carolina won.
Carolina won. Yeah.
Where they sitting now? 7-8. Well, we were both 7-8.
Still right behind you.
Still right behind us.
Kentucky.
Good. Good place for you to stay. Were we 7-8, 8-9? Where we at?
Yeah, 7-8.
I'll take that. We're with the history of the school sitting there, we could be 4-5 before the end of the year. You know what I mean? And I'll take it.
All the conferences have started playing each other. You saw Stanford, one of the local teams, put a scare into Arizona the other day.
Nice.
That was fun. I think it went to overtime. I'm not even sure.
Oh man, I'm not sold on Arizona, so I'm not. I'm more sold on Florida State U or whatever the hell that Florida Atlantic. More, I'd rather see them.
Exactly. No, Purdue's still killing everybody, and that's pretty much the main thing in college. But NBA is what's important. The Knicks made a trade with Toronto, so Toronto had to play Detroit shorthanded, and the Pistons got their first win since September.
You had to thank me for that. I appreciate you thanking me for that. Hey, not a problem. We'll take care of the players on the Raptors.
7 players on the roster. That was great.
Right. I hear that the other big Raptor name, he's up for trade talks or talks.
Yes. Pascal Siakam. I'll give you a Chris Paul and Moses Moody and two first round picks.
There you go. And then you get Siakam. So, yeah, I hear he's up for the trading blocks now too. So it looks like the Raptors are calling it. They only took a second-round draft pick from us, though. We had 25 first-rounders that we've never been able to use.
Yeah, no, I don't. They're not ready to bail. They're not franchised just to go into tank mode. That's why they got some good players. I mean, they're not under contract for. I mean, what, Barrett's a free agent next year, and then quickly 2 more years or something.
I don't know if Barrett's next year. We signed Barrett to that 5-year deal 2 years ago. So there might be 3 more years on Barrett. I'm very sad that we lost quickly. He was my favorite player in the team, other than Brunson and Hartstein.
Quickly.
I really, once you take away Brunson, Hartstein, quickly, that was my boy, and I was like sad. But you say this guy's good.
OG Anunoby, and he's got a great name.
He's good. So, defensive superstar with some offensive, capabilities. Yeah. So he's just a really, really good Patrick Beverly. I'll take that.
Taller. Yeah, he's just taller.
Taller, better scorer.
He's probably slightly less annoying than Pat Beverly, but
defensively, Pat Beverly's the most
in general.
Oh, just in general.
Just in general, Pat Beverly's just annoying.
Yeah, he is kind of annoying. He's that one customer in the bar you just don't want to come in.
Right.
That guy doesn't come in. The guy's just an asshole. Well, Knicks fall in the seventh place is kind of, the Miami Heat, I kept saying their name. You're like, yeah, they're doing their thing. They're in 5th.
Yeah, Hero came back and they won for a couple of games in a row. And
well, that's all it takes right now is just a couple of games in a row. Everybody's only a game, 3-2, 3-4 games apart, other than 1 and 2. You know what I mean? They're
right. Yeah, Boston just keeps winning, and Milwaukee just keeps winning.
Keep winning. Philly pretty much just kind of keep winning. So
right, as long as Embiid plays, they win.
They win. So Magic Pacers still on pace for playoffs.
Yeah,
did not see that.
Yeah, well, Warriors finally took care of Orlando, gave them an extra loss tonight.
Much needed loss for the Magic.
Steph Curry, they're taking away the 3, so he was taking it to the hoop today.
Yeah, I don't want to be 7, 6, 7, 8. I don't want to be in that playoff spot because that's playing 1, 2, or 3.
Right.
And I don't want to play 1 nor 2 nor 3. So you got to get the 4-5, man. You got to be in the 4-5 range to play the Cavs or the Heat or whoever.
Yeah. So. In the West, we're just trying to get in because we don't know what the hell's going on in Golden State right now.
No.
I do love Kuminga and Podziemski. I mean, I like the young kids. The young kids are playing well. They're getting more playing time. And I like that. Even Trace Jackson Davis is getting little doubles here and there. It's good stuff.
Well, you made the decision to keep Draymond Green over Poole.
Yeah, well, I didn't like that, but it kind of had to go that way at the time. But
at the time, yeah. And is it at the time? Do you say that because
Steph Curry, keep Draymond.
Yeah, right. I mean, but Steph should realize he's not the GM nor the guy that has to do the shit that comes after.
He made a mistake too.
He
done fucked up too.
Yeah, fucked up. Yeah, so I mean, that was the mistake. You kept Draymond. Draymond is a cancer. I said over and over again, trade him to the Pistons. Pistons would not have. You would have not had the longest losing streak in basketball history if Draymond Green had gone there, because he wouldn't have allowed you guys to lose 28 fucking games in a row without either shooting or killing somebody on this court.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? He'd have lost his goddamn.
It was win-win. It was win-win.
They would have won every third game because they all be afraid they're going to get the shit kicked out of them in the parking lot by their teammate, Captain Draymond Green. And then Mayor of Detroit. move on. So yeah, Warriors fighting the Lakers. Good luck on that.
Yeah.
You and the Lakers are going to fight for that 10 seed all year long.
Yeah, I don't see us passing too many teams above us. I mean,
No.
Dallas is slipping, but other than that, Minnesota's still playing good. Obviously, the Clippers, Denver. I don't know. Phoenix has surprised me. They're still not. They haven't put on any sort of run at all. They're kind of like right above us.
Yeah, but with Durant and Booker and all, you think that run's going to come eventually. You know what I mean?
I keep waiting for it. It hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, I said, look at the Cavs. Cavs are sitting down there. You know, they weren't expecting to be sitting at that spot. You're waiting for them to get going again. You know what I mean? And I don't know. Basketball's
All
going to
right.
be
Well, it's
interesting.
January. Teams got to start getting on a roll if they want to make some noise in the playoffs.
Now, this is when
Go.
you need a run. This is when you need a 7 out of 9 or 8 out of 10 run. You know what I mean? All right, here we are.
Yep.
We're in this.
Play some good ball. Here we go.
Yeah, that's what the Knicks need. They need to make a move right now to get, back into the spot they need to be. And see how this new team plays together. This is the new Knicks, We got a right-handed player instead of 19 left-handed players. It was cool to get rid of a left-handed player, you know what I mean? I thought we were really saturated in the lefties, so it's good to pop one out. And
yeah, it was fun and unique for a while, but then after a while, just like, hey, there's fucking too many lefties out here. This is ridiculous.
Lefties here, man. Nobody's going right on this court at all. They don't even defend the right-hand side anymore. They don't have to. Everybody goes left. Funnel. You guys are getting funneled. Yeah, I'm excited. Basketball is going to be good. We'll talk about some hockey here next week. I'll look up some fun hockey stuff that means nothing to me at all. NASCAR starts sooner than later. It's February, so I'll be bringing back my happy redneck ways for our NASCAR fans out there. Just saying. What else you got?
I mean, I got a couple performances of the week. I mean, I got to talk about my boy Christian Pulisic. He had 2 games this week. He played 90 minutes in a Serie A game, and he scored the only goal. They won 1-0. Big time for Milan and Pulisic. And then today they played a Coppa Italiano game, and he came on 10 minutes and provided an assist. So he's been involved in lots of goals and helping Milan do their thing.
Nice. I heard the question posed on CBS radio, I believe it was. Can't remember. It was one of those drives to work, who is the best American soccer player? The news host or radio host that evening didn't know any American soccer players.
Nice.
And when the man said Pulisic, which in my head I was going, it's got to be Pulisic since the Goob never shuts up. Who's that other guy? There's the other guy you don't ever shut up about either. So I'm like, maybe it's that guy. I don't want to jump to conclusions. I said Pulisic too. And then this guy who did say it started to explain to him, that there's, Pulisic is definitely the man.
No, for sure.
And, and then this guy went off on a rant how we don't advertise, we don't talk about it. Our children know nothing about it. We don't have superstars, so it's like, oh, I agree. What's his face coming to America, there's only 2 million more, 2 million people watch the game. You know what I mean? If football only had 2 million people watching one of their games, like a big game, they'd lose their shit.
Lose their freaking minds.
They lose their mind. It's 2 million for the, Carolina Browns game. What are you talking about? So, no big deal there. No. Pulisic's the man. Scored his little goal. That's your performer of the week?
It is.
My performer of the week is definitely Jordan Love for his performing against the Minnesota Vikings. Thanks, Jordan. We needed that.
Yeah, that was a nice game. You guys took care of them pretty easily.
Jaden Reed. I said it in the beginning. I said that's the best Packers receiver. I believe I'm correct. Christian Watson is
he's too injured.
He's kind of an injured guy. You know what I mean?
He's hurt as much as Josh Gordon suspended. This is not going to help him out.
Josh Gordon is suspended, so go Jaden Reed. I got Romeo Doubs as the number 2 all day, and I think a really good number 2. So Yeah, my performer of the week was definitely Jordan Love and the performance he put up there. It's what we needed. That's what
Nice.
he needed. So
I like the FB and Goob announcer performance. That was a nice one. Give those guys a nice little clap.
right, it was excellent. They did a great job. Proud of those guys. Uh, other than other than finding out who goes to the playoffs, what are you excited about this week, man?
Excited to take a nap.
Me too. I'm gonna do that here in a little bit. I'm not gonna make this a late night. I know I'm not gonna try to see if there's a record I can break in beer drinking. That's what we did last night.
No, I don't know how many we drank yesterday, but I'm gonna go swim to Alcatraz. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
You know, you get a nice swim in.
Yeah, we'll get a good swim in.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the fridge, grab another one of these beers, and probably put a title on this thing. So
Sounds good. Call it
yeah,
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Hey, everybody loves Taco Tuesday. I had clam chowder Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah, I finished it. I said, screw this. I'm finishing that clam
Hashtag
chowder.
Tony's clam chowder is the shit.
Tony's clam chowder. Shout out to Tony's clam chowder. That's my performer of the week.
Right there you go.
Tony's clam chowder for putting out a great clam chowder. Went well with those wings. I was gonna do it in fish tonight, and after eating a large bowl of Tony's clam chowder, I said, "FB's good. I don't fucking need anything else. I got Tony's clam chowder." Yeah, I'm FB.
Hey man, I'm the Goob.
Peace.
And cut.